Hello all, I'm Dr. Rashmi Patil from India. I'm very much thankful for being selected to give this Ignite talk for the Global Art in Medicine Fellowship inaugural function. A brief introduction about myself. I am a PhD in pharmacology and I recently completed my PhD from Pune College of Pharmacy. So during the research work was mainly focused on intersection of metabolic disorders with neuroscience. So during the research work, I published around 3 research articles and contributed to literature with review articles and book chapters. I was fortunate enough to present my work internationally, and I was awarded with travel grants from the prestigious pharmacological societies. Also, I was awarded with Best Thesis Award and Best Oral Presentation Award at the national level. So attending conferences internationally gave me exposure and enriched my academic journey, as well as it opened the door for networking with other fellow scientists and the science which is going on. So these are some of the snippets of where the places I visited during my PhD journey. So doing PhD and the academic work, I realized that the science, I depend my knowledge about pharmacology and neuroscience, but I realized that if a science is explained effectively through visual arts or through scientific illustration, graphical abstract, it increases the depth increases the depth in the science. So I was always fascinated how I can collaborate art with science. So the first chance which I received to portray my artistic skill was from World Women in Neuroscience, in which the newsletter topic was to exhibit stress. So this was my first artwork where science and art combined, and it's very special for me. So here you can see I have depicted our brain as a garden, and it is nourished. If we nourished with positive thought, it will flourish with flowers and beautiful flowers. But if negative emotions are inculcated, it will result in growth of shrubs and thorns. So it's in our hand to uh, uh, include which emotions we want. Further, as the academic journey progressed, I tried to understand in deep manner how the disease pathophysiology work, and I tried to portray it in the form of effective art so that the impact will be felt. So here you can see the first artwork. It's about the unexpressed emotions. So whenever we are not able to express our emotion, we try to suppress our feelings. So this start to pile up in our mind, and it causes emotional turmoil, and further it will result in advancement of clinical depression. Similarly, the anger and rage is mainly overlooked as a symptom of depression. We imagine that depression might be like feeling anhedonia or sad, disinterested, but no, depression can be expressed in the form of anger, in the form of retaliation or irritability. So if it results in trigger of HPA excess, stress excess, and it increases the cortisol level, which will further disturb the mental health. Further, the next artwork, Alzheimer disease, is also very special because it was not only a source of empathy for me to express the disease, but it was also outlet for the unsaid feelings. So here you can see a old person with a law who is lost in in her thought with a stare which is looking very empty. So the person has lived a full life with colorful memories, but as the disease progresses, the memories are fading away. So I portrayed it in the form of colorful birds which are flying away in the form of memories. Then next artwork, you can see the importance of sound sleep. So sleep is very much important for the mental health. So when the sleep is very peaceful and sound, it's like it resembles a metaphor like sleeping on a bed of flowers. But when the sleep is disturbed or irritable, it is I showed with the help of a spider with the web. Then these are other form of where mood get disturbed, that is anguish or anxiety or holding a grudge against someone. So whenever we hold a grudge against someone, it directly affects our mental health. So it's like in the artwork, it is portrayed in the form that birds are tied to the load and they are not able to fly. So we need to untie the load and we need to forgive the person, untie the load and let the emotion fly high. So forgiveness is always preferred over holding a grudge for better mental health. So in the next artwork, you can see happiness. Happiness means it's not just a fleet of emotion. It involves a complicated circuit of neurotransmitter and neurons which are involved. So through the artwork, I would like to suggest that sometimes just be yourself and enjoy the moment at that very specific time with what you are having. Then the next artwork, the autism spectrum, there is one symptom that is blank stare. So the person or people who are autistic, they are not very social. They are not able to connect with the crowd. So according to neuroscience, it's not a sense of detachment. It is the coping mechanism for the overwhelming response of the people around them. So it's not just a blank stare, but it's full of dream. Just they are not able to cope with the mix with the people. Then next, here you can see the constricted means tightened grip of stress. Here you through the artwork, I wanted to tell that we sometimes suppress our emotion. So we need to relieve the tightened grip of stress, and if that moment our body or brain demands rest or a break or something that is rejuvenating him, so we need to release the tightened grip of stress. So it will be helpful for the mental health. So in the coming to the next artwork, it's about the neuroinflammation. Neuroinflammation is now been proven to be base for many mental disorder. So I tried to show neuroinflammation in the form of a tiara with the neurons which are burning. And in the next artwork, there is a brain, and if it is possible that brain views our thoughts and emotion, and it views the fabric of our life. So it's in the hand of brain to view the emotions. Then I go means with the flow of the today's world, I started upgrading my skills. So I learned digital illustrations, and I also learned the 3D illustration. So I learned the techniques like Adobe Illustration and Blender to make digital artworks. These are some of the examples of the artworks which I design. I can design scientific pathways or anything which conveys strong message. I also tried my hand with resin art, where I tried to draw on make neuron, eye, and DNA and other structures which are related to neuroscience. I also do fabric painting, which fascinates me, and I try to make a new artwork from them. So, as I come from India, which is a rich heritage of culture and tradition, so it's a core of our ancestry that whenever there is a function or there is celebration, we celebrate it with rangoli, which is full of colors, and we have a strong emotion attached with rangoli. It's very auspicious. And I also make portraits, artworks, and I participate in exhibitions. So I feel that from the childhood, the quality of art, skill of art, which nourished. So it transitioned in my journey from science to artistic science, as we can say. And lastly, I would like to thank Dr. Kunle for finding me capable and knowing that I can deliver this talk. This opportunity is really very, means I'm very grateful to get this opportunity and joining this fellowship program. I suppose that it will deepen my knowledge about role of art in mental health and healthcare system. And I'm pretty sure that it will open new doors for networking and opportunities for me in the area of art, role of art in neuroscience. So I'm very much thankful, and have a good day. Thank you.